Carl, all three of the big three are now locked up into tentative agreements with the United Auto Workers. We have confirmed from sources that GM and the United Auto Workers have agreed to a tentative agreement, a 4.5-year contract. We have reached out to both GM as well as the UAW.
Auto workers are getting totally ripped off by crooked Joe Biden and also their horrendous leadership.
Expected to generally come in line with what we saw from Ford and Stellantis, 25% raise over the next 4.5 years, over 30% when you add in cost of living adjustments, a number of other things in here that really...
The union bosses don't want to do anything about it because they're not leaders.
You have to look at this from the UAW perspective. This has turned out much better than I think people expected.
You're going to hell, and your bosses are leading you right down the tubes. You shouldn't pay your fees. They get these big fees from all of their workers. They're not pro-worker. They're not on your side. They've got some deals going for themselves. And I'm telling you, you shouldn't pay those dues. You should not pay your dues because they're selling you to hell. You're going to be going to hell.
Well, hey, at least we're going to hell with an extra 30% in our back pockets. Woohoo! The real trickle-down economics, the union, baby. You know we wouldn't even have the weekends if it wasn't for the unions. Corporations and companies would have us working 7 days a week still. And then the union stepped up and said, hey, we want this thing called the weekend. 2 days at the end of the week to take a break from the work week. And then what happened? All the other people were looking at the people in the union and say, hey, why do they get that? We don't. And then everybody wanted it. Then everybody got it. Then everybody had the weekend. And now the weekend's just freaking normal. Okay? That's the real trickle-down economics, Republicans. Aight?